everyone, welcome to my channel, Art That Heals the Soul. My name is Natalie, aka A Wooden Butterfly, and today I will be showing you a little bit about this money spell that I've been conjuring up in my head for the past few weeks, and I've been collecting all these items for that have been calling to me, and I didn't really understand what it was that I was planning on doing until just recently, because everything I have got together basically relates to making that cheddar. And it's funny because the new moon in Virgo has just reared its head, and Virgo falls in my second house, which is the financial sector in my chart. So I found it pretty suitable for this time to be creating a money spell that might be able to give you some ideas into perhaps setting intentions or making a spell of your own, because these are personal practices, but I decided to make it a creative venture, as well as actually doing the spell in real life. So dual purpose here, okay? So welcome. I am going to share with you my process in creating this spell, and hopefully it gives you some ideas as to something that you can do for yourself as well. So first things first, we have to figure out the where. So I'm setting up my altar space as to where I'm going to actually practice the ritual, and getting all the items for the spell together in one place so that I can start the cleansing. It's important to know what each item represents for you in the spell. The jar is to stack up the items. Sand represents comfort, time, and money. Green glass represents a relaxed attitude and growth. Snail shell represents security. The feathers represent protection. One of them was found in a fountain, which represents truth and life changes. The acorn represents growth and unlimited potential. The dill for wealth. Rosemary for protection. Tarragon for prosperity. Pink Himalayan salt for abundance and prosperity. The saffron was the most expensive herb back in the day, and each candle represents abundance as well. So I also recommend getting whatever crystals can attract wealth into your space. The more energetic additions to the spell, the stronger and the more potent the spell will become. Honey will bring sweetness into your life and make the money stick. Lavender is also meant for relaxation and abundance, and the money represents that cheddar. The most important part of any spell for me is making sure that everything is properly cleansed from any energies that might go against what it is you're trying to bring in. You want to start from a completely clean slate so that all the energies that you put into this is exactly related to your manifestation. It is also very important that you are recognizing that your manifestation is already done. While you are doing this spell, you're not doing this spell for the manifestation to come in. You're doing this spell to confirm that the manifestation has come in, if that makes sense. You have to know that the spell is already done its job in order for the manifestation to come into fruition. You have to feel the energies of what you would be feeling when you have the amount of money that you want to achieve. what are you going to feel? Are you going to be excited? Are you going to be relieved? Are you going to be, ready to do the damn thing? Whatever it is that you feel like you're going to be feeling once you achieve the manifestation, that is what you want to focus your energies on. Another aspect that's equally important is to think of creative ways to add to the energies already at play. For example, I'm doing it a little bit after the Virgo new moon because new moons tend to be devoid of light. I want to add more, so I'm doing it. I want to add more abundance into my life, so I'm doing it a little bit after the new moon to give the idea and add to the energy of growth and abundance. So doing it during a waxing moon. I'm building the items into a blue jar in order to give the idea of stacking money on top of each other. So it kind of gives you an idea of like what different things and elements you can add into your own personal spell. Now I am calling in the corners for added protection during the spell, and really just focusing on the end result of my manifestation while meditating. A few added things that I decided to do was to write out the exact amount that I wanted by the end of this year into my manifestation book. And then I inscribed financial abundance into my green candle in order to add the fire element, because I have a lot of fire within my chart, my personal chart. So fire is something very sacred for me, and I always like to add it into most of my rituals because it's a strong aspect of my personality, and it is always an added strength or kind of speeding up the process in my perspective. Once you have finished meditating and really honing in on the end result of the feelings and really feeling it, you can start building the items within your jar. And as you put each item into the jar, make sure you specify what each item is adding into the spell. Speak it out loud. The end result should look something like this. And what I would like to finish this wonderful spell on, I lit the candle, let the candle melt all the way down before taking it outside to do a grounding kind of ritual to add to the Virgo energies, to the Virgo new moon energies, because Virgo is an earth sign. So the more earth elements and the more that you emphasize these aspects of Virgo, the more it'll work with the energies and the more it'll strengthen and really expel your manifestation into the universe. So I let this candle light all the way out, and then I did have some moon water that I had from the previous Aquarius full moon that I'm going to use as like kind of a way to water. This is my plan. So I'm gonna get the jar that I just created, gonna go outside after the candle has melted all the way down. I'm going to dig a hole and put it in the earth as though I am planting my intentions, and then I'm going to pour the Aquarius full moon water over it to kind of water it as like a, a precursor for the growth of a wondrous money tree that is going to come into my life and give me full of abundance and financial stability that I've been striving to achieve for so long. So that is that. I hope you all enjoyed this video. It was a lot of fun making it, and I know it's a little all over the place, but you know what? Whatever. That's who I am. I am all over the place. And I hope you got something out of it. If not, at the very least, maybe you can have, it gives you some ideas or some creative motivation or creative inspiration to think of your own kind of spell, because this is definitely a very personal practice, and the way I do things is not the way that would benefit everybody. But I do want to share this with people because I have found that these spells have added a nice element into my life of, of a type of magic that can't be expressed through words. It's it just adds magic into your life, and it seems pretty powerful for me. Of course, this will not resonate for everyone, and that's okay. Everyone do you. But if anything, at least I hope to inspire people to explore different modes of, practices, or, spiritual practices that might end up, really resonating with you. Because this is not something that I searched myself for. It's something that kind of found me. So if you're stumbling upon this video, there might be a reason for that, and you should be willing to explore it a little bit further. So I hope you guys enjoy. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. It would greatly help me out, and I'm really excited to do more videos for you all. Have a great day. Oh, and one more thing. Don't worry about it if you still want to practice this money spell and it's not a Virgo new moon. You can basically relate it to any time frame. It really is just working with the elements that are currently at play and kind of adjusting accordingly.